Hi there and welcome to AutoKept. So you may have just received a text message from a friend inviting you into the system. What AutoKept does is it provides the world's fastest way to record any transaction. So within 10 seconds, you should be able to take a picture, talk into the app, and submit the transaction into your accountant or bookkeeper. Also, it allows you to never have to have that Q&A session with your accountant or bookkeeper constantly asking about what certain transactions were for, because every single time that you do a transaction, you can just talk about it as if you were telling them about the transaction as soon as it occurred. How it works, step one, you literally just tap on the icon on your phone and you take a picture. That can be a picture of a receipt, a government document, or even a gas station meter. Step two, you just talk about the transaction as if you were telling your accountant about it. Step three is just clicking the upload button, and that's it. Everything else goes into the system. We parse out the information and put it into the data table for your accountant or bookkeeper, and they can see all that information as long as you give them permission to. So it's really that simple. Every time that you use the app, you just take a picture, talk, and submit. What we need to do next is click the sign up button. Now what we're going to do is type out our first name, last name, mobile phone number. This is really important that we keep this as the same exact phone number that our friend had sent the invitation text to, so that way our friend will actually get credit for inviting us into the system. And then we're going to put in our email address and we're going to create a password and confirm that password. As soon as we do sign up, the very first thing that we're going to see is a permissions page. It's going to ask us, do we agree to allow this particular accountant to view our submissions? This accountant will be the accountant that's sponsoring you in the system. Most likely you'll want to say yes, so that way the accountant can actually see your information that you're sending to them. Otherwise, if this is somebody that you don't know and you don't want them to see the documents that you're submitting into the system, then just go ahead and say, no, I do not agree. And the very next screen that I'm going to see is just a reminder of how simple the app is. Basically, we're just going to be taking a picture, talking about the transaction, and then submitting it into the system. So let's go ahead and give that a try. So after we take a picture, it could be a picture of a receipt, it could be a picture of a gas station meter, it could be a picture of some items that you just donated to Goodwill or anything like that. The very next screen will ask us verbally, it'll say, tell us about the transaction. And then as soon as that stops, we can start talking into the app about that transaction. We can say that we just purchased $10 worth of paper from Walmart as an office expense on your Visa ending in 0208 as an example. And then that information will be automatically filled out as text in our description. And then we can go ahead and submit it into the system. Now you'll also see up at the top there's 3 buttons for the website, the phone number, and the email address. That's all linked to the particular accountant that we are being sponsored by. So up at the top we'll see their logo, potentially an image of them, and some information that they have written out up here. And if we click on the website button, we're going to be taken to their website. If we click on the phone, we can give them a call, and then if we click on the email, we can send them an email. Now you also see in the bottom left, there's a microphone button, so that way if the voice starts to cut you off, you can just click on the microphone button again to restart the voice, so that way you can talk a little bit more into the app. You also see the sign out button, so you can sign out and log back in at any time. There's also a share button. So the share button, this is how you got shared into the system. A friend had typed out your phone number, so you could type out any friend's phone number that you think would find this app of value. Go ahead and click share, and then they'll get that same text message, and they'll go through the same exact process that you just did, and then they'll also be sponsored by the same exact accountant. And then as soon as you're done talking into the app, you can just click submit, and it'll submit into the system, just like that. And the very last pop-up is 3 options. Either we can submit another one into the system, so we can click that button to go back to the camera screen and then talk again and submit another one. Access the database. So if you ever want to go online and actually view your receipts, your documents, you can go in there. and then exit the app. So at any point you could just, if you're done, just click exit the app, and that will close out the app completely.